All hail the queen, baby. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Some Popcorn with Grant, everybody. And today we're talking about a movie. Movies and TV, it's what we do here, and that movie is Renaissance, a film by Beyoncé. Alright, so Renaissance, a film by Beyoncé, is directed by Beyoncé Knowles Carter, and it is about Beyoncé Knowles Carter, often shortened to Beyoncé. This is a documentary slash concert film about both about Beyonce's career, the documentary side of it, and her Renaissance World Tour, which has a sort of futuristic sci-fi angle, and is a mix of new songs and favorite hits. This is what this is. This is a concert film interspersed with vignettes, documentary-style vignettes about Beyonce's career. Let the music play. So here's the thing. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you guys. I am not a Beyonce superfan. Don't come after me, agency. Don't come after me. I am a fan, however, and I will admit to this. I have massive respect for Beyonce. I think she's an incredible show person. I think she's an incredible singer. I also think she's an incredible filmmaker. Look at something like Homecoming, or one of my favorite movies from a few years back, Black is King, which was a really good experimental musical thing that honestly is a better Lion King adaptation than the actual live-action Lion King that it's basically a large promotion for. That was a great movie. And so having her direct it, she's a great filmmaker. The music's terrific. And I will be honest, after seeing this, have a good deal more respect for Beyonce's craft, her commitment, and her abilities, her perfectionism, her putting this show together, building it from the ground up. There's a great interlude where she talks about all the people who built the set and all the people who built up the whole thing. Hey, Cinema Geek, how's it going, buddy? Good evening to you, sir. Good evening to you, my friend. How are you? And so it's sort of that acknowledgement of there are a lot of people did really hard work to bring this together, and she was kind of leading the charge. Really awesome, and the musical performances are terrific. And there are others terrific interludes. There's a really great section involving her family friend who they called, I believe, it was Uncle Johnny, who there's a lyric in the thing, Uncle Johnny made my dress, who was a openly gay family friend who sadly is no longer with us, who basically found solace. I have seen Zootopia, Cinema Geek, and it is terrific. I'm not necessarily as in love with it as everybody else is, but I like Zootopia a lot. Anyway, but the whole thing is very he found sort of a family in designing clothes, and sort of the bond he had with Beyonce and her mother in particular. Really powerful interlude. I also thought there was a really wonderful interlude involving Blue Ivy, Beyonce's young daughter, who was going on stage to wanted to go on stage with her mother to dance, to be a backup dancer in one of the performances. It found its way to social media, and the response was very, very, very cruel and unkind, especially considering she was 11 at the time. Assholes. Stop picking on kids, fuckers. Anyway, no, I don't care if she is Beyonce's daughter. No kid, no person, but especially no child deserves to be bullied like that. Anywho, she went through a lot of, struggle to get to the Renaissance tour, where she's on stage with her mom during the performance of the song My Power, and you see how natural she is, that she really put in the hard work to do the number, and the pride that Beyonce feels for her kid. It's a really moving moment, and it's hard not to get kind of choked up at it. That being said, do I think this movie is absolutely flawless? Sadly, no. I think that the biggest knock against this movie, quite frankly, is the fact that it feels the need that it has to be a documentary and not just a concert movie. I feel like and it's not so much. I feel like Beyonce's fans, super hardcore, people who are in the Bay Hive. Yeah, I heard there's a sequel coming out as well. Looks really interesting. Or I mean, I want to see. I've watched the Zootopia Plus, whatever that was, the shorts. Anyway, anywho, the movie kind of splits into two halves for me. The movie's 3 hours. It splits into kind of two halves for me that kind of thread through it together. And quite frankly, considering the task at hand, threaded very, very smoothly and very well by Beyonce. The first half to me, which I think is the best half, is the concert stuff. I think the concert stuff is so well done, and so, like, I saw it in IMAX, and you can just feel the energy of the performance. The documentary stuff, I think, doesn't quite work as well, and I think that sometimes I do feel like the documentary is more of an ego side of it is more of an ego boost than it is the performance. I think that at times, not to criticize, but I do think sometimes it feels a little bit like okay, I get it. It's nice seeing it's nice, but can we get back to the performance? Because I really do think the performance stuff is the best part. That being said, I still love this movie. I still think this was absolutely worth seeing, and I think that especially the uber fans of Beyonce are going to absolutely adore this. I think that there's no universe where this is. And I have to also give credit to Knowles Carter for another reason. Similar to another concert film that we'll mention, she didn't. It was a quick turnaround, but she didn't cheap it out. She made a real film, a film that was cinematic, not just they filmed the concert off stage. So I have to give her credit for that. My other big problem is I think that this movie suffers a great deal coming off the back of not only Taylor Swift The Eras Tour, which I just think is, as a piece of filmmaking and as a piece of stagecraft, just better in general. I think that, than this movie, it also comes off a very, very, very terrific remaster of arguably the greatest concert film ever. Stop Making Sense. This is the best thing I can say about this one is I think it's the weakest of those three films. But with that said, the other two are two of the best concert films I've ever seen. So this is nothing to sneeze at. I love this movie. It's still terrific. I can't plus it. It's not going to be on my best of the year. But at the same time, I still can, without, absolutely, it's a great night at the movies with one of the greatest iconic performers who really brings her A game. And, just wait till you get to Crazy in Love. You'll be dancing. So, anywho, that being said, I am absolutely going to give Renaissance a film by Beyonce one of these. Yeah, you see it. Bang. 5 out of 5 stars for Renaissance of film by Beyonce. It's a very good film. It can't quite go plus, but at the same time, this is a really terrific film and absolutely worth seeing on the big screen, especially in IMAX. Absolutely. Or another large screen format. Anyway. Also, one of the things I really love about this tour in particular was the futuristic science fiction angle. I really thought was rad. The other thing I have to say is, and this is a praise of Beyonce's filmmaking again, is there's something she does, because clearly these are a few performances of different concerts that are kind of immersed together, and the way that she transitions from, she does a thing where between the beats of a song, will literally, she'll bob her head down, and when she comes back up, she's in a whole new outfit on a whole new stage. That was awesome. And that recurs throughout the whole movie. I thought that was a really cool use of editing. I really love that. It made me, as a film lover, really geek out. I thought that was a really neat touch. Very, very, very nice. Anyway, yeah, 5 out of 5 stars for Beyonce the movie. Well, it kind of is. Renaissance, a film by Beyonce. I also will say this, on the Beyonce scale, I also don't think it's quite as good as Black is King. But that being said, um, honestly, after this, because it's gonna make bank. It's gonna make bank. Disney, why don't you Black is King came out straight to Disney Plus because it was in the middle of the pandemic. Give that a re-release in IMAX, please. I would totally go see that on the big screen. Thank you, please and thank you. All right, but moving on. Trailer trash. Let's talk some trailer trash. Migration. This was a special Christmas themed teaser. It was kind of loud and shrieky, and it kind of made me kind of feel like an old man, but it looks cute, I guess. I don't know. Imaginary talked about it looks good. I'm already getting sick of this trailer, though, and it comes out in February. The Color Purple talked about it looks good. Night Swim talked about it looks okay, I guess. Mean Girls talked about it looks good. Bob Marley, One Love talked about it looks good. The Book of Clarence. This looks awesome, and it's produced by Jay-Z. This is a newer trailer. We've talked about the teaser trailer. This is the new film from the guy who did The Harder They Fall, which I love The Harder They Fall. So yeah, I'm really excited for this one. Looks really it's basically he's what that guy did for the Western. This time he's doing for like the biblical epic. This looks like a lot of fun. And then Queen Rock Montreal in IMAX. Hell yeah, Queen. Yeah, let's go. Now that'll be awesome. And then was there shawarma? There was one scene right after the directed by credit. Not necessarily during the credits, but like right at the beginning. And no, nothing else. All right, that's it. We will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow night, late tomorrow night, around midnight, for reviews of The Shift, which, like I mentioned before, I've seen a rough version of. I was a test audience for it, but now I'm getting to see the finished product, so I'm really excited to get to talk about it. The Shift, the latest from Angel Studios. We'll also be talking finally, about Dream Scenario, starring Nicolas Cage. We're also seeing that tomorrow. Sunday, we'll have back-to-back reviews of May December, the latest film from Todd Haynes, and the new Netflix comedy Family Switch, starring Jennifer Garner. Monday, we'll have a review of the Norwegian G-rated Christmas children's movie, Teddy's Christmas, and the new also Christmas family comedy starring Eddie Murphy, Candy Cane Lane. So that's coming up. And that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant's Movie and TV Guy. I see it all. I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all, classes missed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do. Or so I've been told. Leave a comment. Even if it's, hey, Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. If you want to find me elsewhere, reviews, listen, and other fun stuff, you can check me out on letterboxd.com at Raising Popcorn with Grant. Twitter, I'm at Raise Grant. You can find me on Facebook, Raising Popcorn with Grant. Instagram, Threads, and TikTok, I am at Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Serialized, all one word, lowercase, Raised on Popcorn. Check out my podcast, Raised on Popcorn with Grant, the podcast. Words, how do I say them? Raised on Popcorn with Grant, the podcast on Spotify and Anchor. Some of you already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. And I want to know down below, what did you think of Renaissance, a film by Beyoncé? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below, let me know. And also, to the Bayhive, I know that I criticized the movie a little bit, but I still love Beyoncé. Big fan of hers. Big fan of her hard work. Anyway, it's just my opinion. Yeah. All right. But yeah, let me know. Comment below. Let me know. And until we meet again, we're all raised on popcorn. Make my own extra butter. Catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.